Okay guys, this is the third and final video of the virtual players meeting for the 2020 Nikiski Open. This video is the rules and boundaries for the course. Now there are two sets of tee pads on most of the holes, long and short tee pads. Different divisions will be playing from different pads each round, so make sure that you know which set of tee pads you're playing from based on your division each round. The boundaries will be the same for both the short and long tee pads all weekend long, and there will be no out of bounds. Okay, so I repeat, no out of bounds on this course from any of the holes all weekend long. There are, however, 4 mandatories in play. Okay, all 4 of these mandatories will have white tape wrapped around the tree and either blue or red arrows pointing to the direction that you need to be on the mando. So the first mandatory is on hole 2. It should only come into play from the long tee pad. There's a tree on the right side of the fairway. You must pass on the left side of the tree. If you were to miss the mando, you would move up to the drop zone, which is the short tee pad, shooting 3 with a 1-stroke penalty there. Next hole with a mandatory is hole 11. This hole is a dog leg to the right. There is a mandatory tree on the right side of the fairway. You must pass to the left of it. It is marked with white tape and a blue arrow. Again, if you miss the mandatory, you will move up to the drop zone, which is the short tee pad, with a 1-stroke penalty. On hole 12, if you also will be passing through a mandatory, this is a dog leg to the left. So the mandatory is on the left side of the fairway and you need to pass to the right side of it. If you miss this mandatory, again, move up to the short tee pad with a 1-stroke penalty, shooting 3. And the final hole with a mandatory is hole 15. Again, the mandatory is marked with white tape. This one actually has a red arrow instead of blue. The tree is on the left side of the fairway. You need to pass to the right side of it. If you miss the mandatory off the tee, then you move up to the drop zone, which is the short tee pad, with a 1-stroke penalty, shooting 3. So all 4 mandatories are pretty much only going to come into play from the long tee pad. The only one that may come into play from the short tee pad is hole 11, and we are going to have a second drop zone on hole 11. So if you miss the mando from the short tee, then you will move up to another drop zone. So that means from the long tee pads there will be double drop zone there. If you miss it the first time, you go to the short pad, and then if you miss it the second time, you move up to the next drop zone. 1-stroke penalty each time. Okay, so not a lot of boundaries, no OB, but there are 4 mandatories to worry about. All 4 of them have a drop zone, which is the short tee pad, and hole 12 has a second drop zone if you miss it again from the short tee pad. I mean hole 11, excuse me. All right, hopefully that is a good enough explanation of the course boundaries. If you have any questions, go ahead and post them in the comments. Thank you.